Most people sit and wait. They wait for a helping hand. They wait for a savior. They wait for someone to notice their pain. They wait for someone to step in and say, "I've got you. Don't worry." But what if that day never comes? What if no one ever shows up? What if the help you dream about isn't coming? Would you just sit there? Would you just fade away? Or would you rise? The truth is brutal. No one owes you rescue. No one owes you understanding. No one owes you effort. No one owes you anything. And the moment you accept that, you take your first step into power, because the day you stop expecting help, you stop waiting, you stop hesitating, you start moving, you unlock something you didn't know you had, a relentless drive, a hunger that refuses to die. It's been buried inside you this whole time, but it stays asleep when you lean on others. Every time you depend on someone to pull you up, you weaken your own legs. Every time you look for someone to save you, you train your mind to wait instead of fight. You don't build strength by leaning on others. You build strength by forcing yourself to stand when your knees shake. Relying on others creates weakness. Pushing yourself creates fire, and that fire changes you. It hardens you. It shapes you. It turns you into someone the world can't break. When you carry your own weight, you discover muscles you didn't know you had. When you solve your own problems, you sharpen your mind like a blade. When you fight through alone, you learn you can outlast anything. Most people want the shortcut. They want someone else's ladder. They want to climb without the burn in their lungs. They don't know that the burn is the point. Pain is the tuition you pay for power. Struggle is the currency of greatness. If someone carries you, you'll never own your strength. If someone saves you, you'll never learn how to survive. The strongest people you admire weren't handed a rope, they built their own. Strand by strand, with blistered hands and bloodied knuckles. They didn't wait for rescue. They became rescue. The world will try to make you soft. It will whisper, "It's too hard. Wait, someone will help." But the world lies. The moment you wait, you surrender. You surrender your power, your momentum, your edge. You can't afford that. Every second you wait is a second your dream slips away. Every minute you hesitate is a minute your competitor moves. While you're waiting for help, they're building. While you're wishing for rescue, they're running. And one day, you'll look up, and they'll be gone, so far ahead. You can't see their dust. You can't let that happen. You have to become unstoppable. You have to decide that nothing will stop you. You have to burn the idea of rescue out of your mind. Erase it. Destroy it. Replace it with this: if it is to be, it's up to me. Say it again. If it is to be, it's up to me. That is not just a phrase, it's a code. It's a weapon. Because when you live by it, you stop looking for a way out and you start building a way through. You start waking up early without someone telling you to. You start staying late because the work demands it. You stop waiting for permission. You stop asking for approval. You stop blaming and start building, and then something shifts. You become dangerous. Not because you hurt others, but because nothing can stop you. You can outwork. You can outlast. You can endure storms that would break most people. And the best part, you don't need applause. You don't need validation. You don't need thanks. You've trained yourself to move without it. When others slow down, you speed up. When others quit, you keep going, because you're not in this for comfort. You're in this to win. Comfort is the enemy of drive. Ease is the enemy of strength. Rescue is the enemy of greatness. Do you want to know why most people never become unstoppable? It's not because they lack talent. It's not because they lack opportunity. It's because they keep waiting. They wait for the perfect time. They wait for a mentor. They wait for money. They wait for courage. And while they wait, life passes. Time does not care if you are ready. Time will move with or without you. You have two choices: move with it or be crushed under it. If no one helps you, good. That's your advantage. Because every challenge you face alone is a gift. It's the training ground for a champion. Every problem you solve yourself is a medal. No one can take away. Every obstacle you overcome is proof you have what it takes. Think of the moments you were certain you couldn't go on, but you did anyway. Think of the nights you thought would break you, but the sun still rose and you were still standing. That's who you are, not someone who needs rescue. Someone who can't be stopped. If you've made it this far without a hand to hold, imagine how far you can go now that you understand you never needed one. Do you understand the edge that gives you? You are not dependent. You are not fragile. You are not waiting. You are self-made, self-driven, self-forged. And the world can't handle someone like that. When you stop expecting help, you remove the leash that's been around your neck. You run faster. You think clearer. You act bolder because you know it's all on you. And you trust yourself to deliver. And here's the secret: when you stop needing help, that's when the right kind of help shows up. Not because you begged for it, but because strength attracts strength. People follow those who can lead themselves. Opportunities find those who move without waiting. You want a better life? Stop asking for one. Start building one. You want respect? Stop demanding it. Earn it in silence. You want freedom? Stop wishing for it. Fight for it daily and never stop. The rescue you are waiting for isn't a person. It's a decision. The decision to move forward when no one pushes you. The decision to keep going when no one claps for you. The decision to work in the dark for as long as it takes. That's the decision that builds empires. That's the decision that builds legacies. And you're capable of it. More than capable. So stop looking at the door, waiting for someone to walk in. You're the one who kicks it down. Stop staring at the phone, waiting for a call. You're the one who makes things happen. Stop looking for a hero. You are the hero. And if that scares you, good, it should. Because responsibility is heavy. But when you carry it, you grow strong enough to carry anything. One day, you'll look back at this moment, the moment you stopped waiting, and you'll realize this was the day everything changed. The day you took control. The day you stopped expecting. The day you started becoming. And from that day on, you never looked back. Most people wait. They wait for help. They wait for a hand. They wait for a rescue. But here's the truth. What if no one ever comes? What if the hand you're waiting for never reaches out? What if the rescue you're hoping for isn't on the way? Would you just sit there? Would you just fade out? Or would you rise? No one owes you rescue. No one owes you understanding. No one owes you effort. No one owes you anything. The moment you accept that, you take your first step into power. Because the day you stop expecting help, you stop waiting, you stop hesitating, you start moving. And that's when you unlock it, the relentless drive buried deep inside. It's been there the whole time, but it sleeps when you lean on others. Every time you depend on someone to pull you up, you weaken your own legs. Every time you wait for someone to save you, you teach yourself to wait instead of fight. Strength isn't built on leaning. Strength is built on standing, even when your knees shake. Relying on others creates weakness. Forcing yourself forward builds unshakable strength. And that strength, that fire, that refusal to break. It changes you. When you carry your own weight, you find muscles you never knew you had. When you solve your own problems, you sharpen your mind like a blade. When you fight through alone, you learn to outlast storms that destroy other people. Most people want a shortcut. They want someone else's ladder. They want to climb without the burn in their lungs. They don't realize the burn is the point. Pain is the tuition of power. Struggle is the currency of greatness. If someone carries you, you will never own your strength. If someone saves you, you will never learn to survive. The strongest people you admire weren't handed a rope. They built their own. Strand by strand, with blistered hands, with bloodied knuckles. They didn't wait for rescue. They became rescued. The world will whisper, "It's too hard. Wait, someone will help." But the world lies. The moment you wait, you surrender your edge. Your momentum dies. And while you wait, your dreams decay. Every second you wait, someone else moves. Every minute you hesitate, someone else builds. And one day, they'll be so far ahead, you won't even see their dust. You can't let that happen. You have to become unstoppable. You have to decide nothing will stop you. You burn the idea of rescue out of your mind. Erase it, destroy it, replace it with this: if it is to be, it's up to me. Say it again. If it is to be, it's up to me. This is not just a phrase, it's a code. It's a weapon. Live by it, and you stop looking for a way out. You start building a way through.